I'm always thinking of different ways to introduce new techniques and styles of art to my classes. This lesson focuses on teaching elementary students basic printmaking that is fun and easy. Welcome to my Udo2 site, Printmaking 101. For my lesson, I want my students to take control of and manage their own learning. I chose to use a self-directed learning scenario for the project so the learners could take the initiative and learn about printmaking at his or her own pace so that they could take ownership for their own learning. The first slide introduces a simple explanation of printmaking. Students then click Next to enter the assessment screen, asking to select the image that best represents printmaking. If the correct answer is not selected, the introduction will replay and give the students the opportunity to review it. The assessment screen will be revisited until the correct image is selected. Now that the students have an understanding of what a printmaking image may look like, users are sent to a screen that lists 3 basic printmaking techniques. Noted below the images, users click on what type of printmaking they would like to learn about. Users are given the option to skip the explanations for each technique and go directly to the assessment for these techniques. However, if the user chooses to check their knowledge first and does not do well, he or she will be prompted to review their information. On the Types of Printmaking screen, a user can select what type of printmaking he or she would like to learn about first. The next screen would give the students a definition of the printmaking style, a graphic showing how it is done, and a prompt to watch a project or to choose a different option. If the student selects the project option, he or she will move on to the next screen that demonstrates how the technique can be used in the art room or at home to create a work of art. Again, on this screen, users can choose to revisit the introduction of printmaking, learn another type of printmaking, or check for understanding. All printmaking screens offer the same options, but the information varies because of the different printmaking techniques. Once the learner has visited all types of printmaking and has decided to take the quiz early, the Check Your Understanding button should be selected. This screen will assess the student's understanding and the ability to identify and label the proper image with the correct printmaking style or styles. If the labels are not correct, users will be sent back to review the types of printmaking. If the user has most of them correct, they have another chance to match the images with the labels. If the labels are correct, users will advance to the next screen, which is the Monoprinting Project Quiz. The Monoprint quiz prompts the students to place the steps in order to show how to create a monoprint based on the project screen. If the order is not correct, the student will be sent back to the project video for monoprinting. If the answer is partially correct, then they will have another chance to place the steps in order. If the steps are sequential, the student may advance to the next screen, which is the Stencil Project Quiz. The Stencil Project Quiz simply prompts the student to select one step that does not belong. If the answer is partially correct, then they will have another chance to select the answer that does not fit. If the correct answer was selected, then the student may advance to the next screen. The Stamping Project Quiz is similar to the Monoprint Quiz structurally. The student has to place the steps in the proper sequence to show how to create a stamping print based on the project screen. If the answer is partially correct, then they have another chance to place the steps in order. If the steps are placed in order, the student may advance to the next screen. Since the Stamping Project Quiz is the last quiz, the next screen is not a quiz. I used the same format to build some anticipation, and it allows the students to wonder what's happening next. As the user clicks on Continue, there is a cheering sound and a certificate for the student. The certificate is to show that the student has successfully completed the lesson and it can be printed. I plan on printing a certificate for every student who has completed the course. The room will be set up with centers for the students to practice these different types of printmaking. These projects are also part of their grade. I think by allowing the students to take control of their own learning and then apply what they have learned while collaborating with their classmates at centers, students will have the opportunity to express themselves freely and improve their performance in class. Using an online learning management system such as Udo2, an online e-learning lesson, high-quality instruction can be delivered to all learners at various levels. In this lesson, millennials' needs are being met. They are given the independence to learn at their own pace, the lessons are innovative to hold their interest, and at the end of every quiz, students are given instant gratification. At the end of the entire lesson, students are given a certificate for their accomplishment. After the lesson, students are free to create prints with free expression, applying the knowledge that they just acquired. Using an online learning management system or learning content management system allows content to be shared among other art teachers in my district at the same grade levels. If Facebook could be accessed in our district, students could use the application Udo2Learn to access lessons, and teachers could use Udo2Teach to use the learning activity reports to see the results of our students and where they are in a particular course. The future is now. What are we waiting for?